Okay, I give it an A+.
Oh, I thought it was awesome. I was laughing my ass off. I think I shat my pants a little bit at the end.
It was amazing. It was amazing. This is where the tears were. This is where the tears were.
What was the question?
First of all, this isn't just orange juice.
Oh, here's the comedian himself. Thank you.
I didn't see the show.
Where were you?
Playing video games.
My name is Justin. I got up and unzipped my jacket and was like cheering my ass off basically.
It just ain't shit, man.
Talk to you.
This better be good.
Let's fucking hope so. Guys, how you doing?
Great! Good!
Alright, I don't know, it's cool to be here. I like Santa Cruz. I really thought I started off my Santa Cruz experience the right way. Let me tell you a story. I was actually on the airplane coming out to Santa Cruz for my freshman year, and we hadn't taken off yet. The stewardess was at the front of the plane doing her little seatbelt dance, telling everyone how to use it, and when she was finished, she started walking up and down the aisles, like checking to make sure everyone had been paying attention and was properly buckled in. Essentially my first test of college, right? And so, I'm going to tell you, I failed, you guys. I failed miserably, and I'm going to tell you why. She was walking up and down looking at seatbelts, right? It's right around the package area, right? I'm very confident in my package area. And so I was thinking to myself, I was like, David, you know, you're starting college when you're a freshman. You got to get it started right. Like, do something crazy. Set the bar, you know? So what did I do? Any suggestions?
Lacing pipe.
I whipped it out. Guys. That's what I did. So I'm sitting there, my member is out in the open, right? It's not that funny. Anyways, so she's walking up. She's about like 4 or 5 seats ahead of me, and I can see in her eyes that she like sees something in the distance is wrong. Something's not right. Because she gets that look. It's kind of like sniper in the open. Sniper in the open. Take him down. So she comes up. Now she's like 2 seats ahead of me, and I kind of froze up, guys. Suddenly, you know, I was just sitting there, bearing it all, and I wasn't as confident in my original idea. I don't know why. But she rolls up, and by now she's giving me a different look. Now it's like she's right on top of me. She's like, "What do you have to say for yourself, mister?" And I was like, "Who are you talking to?" No, but I fixed it, guys. Well, I tried to. I thought I did. I looked at her. I looked her straight in the eye, and I said, "Can you help me get this in the upright and locked position?" About to take off. That was cool. That was freshman year. It was cool being a sophomore this year because I got to see all the freshmen come in. It was so stupid. It was so good. Especially like in the dining halls. For the first couple weeks, they just had like the blankest looks on their face, just walking in. They're like, where am I? I'm hungry. This smells weird. Oh, pizza! Right? So like the first week, it was lunchtime. I rolled in there because I wanted a sandwich. And I went up to the sandwich bar, and there was a freshman gentleman to my right. And I knew he was a freshman because he was just standing there reading the names of the bread out loud. just like, sourdough? Oh. Oh, pizza! When you're a freshman, all you eat is pizza, am I right? Like, the freshman 15 at Santa Cruz is from Dining Hall Pizza. I'm just putting that. Anyways, I started to fix myself a sandwich, and he did the same. I was like, good job, buddy. Way to choose a healthy choice. And midway through my delicious sandwich, I noticed this fucking guy was copying me. Straight up copying my sandwich. And I don't, like, it's not even making a very elaborate sandwich, but he was putting everything on right after I was. I was like, you son of a bitch. Anyway. put some lettuce on. He did the same. Went over and I grabbed some onions, put them. And by the way, I don't even like onions. Onions make you cry, dude. They're dicks. Like, who the hell likes things that make you cry? That would be like me still liking my ex-girlfriend. Just putting it out there. Anyway, so he puts onions on too, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm running the audible on this guy. I'm gonna put a curveball at him. I go and I take the sliced jalapenos, and I put I think they're called pepperoncinis. Anyone? Whatever. Yeah, good. Okay. So I put them on, and he does the same formation. I then remove my pepperoncinis. And I look at him and I say, oh, I thought these were pickles. Sorry. He looks at me and says, what? You mean they aren't pickles? And he puts his back. I'm like, oh shit. Right? Here's the turnaround though, guys. I walk up, there's one fucking tomato left. Right? I'm taking that fucking tomato because no longer can he make his sandwich identical to mine. So I put that tomato on and I look at him, kind of victorious, little smile, see what he does. Swear to God, he was on it. Like he was planning it from day one. He goes over and squirts some ketchup on his fucking sandwich. He put liquid tomato on his fucking. I was furious. I started doing the craziest shit on my sandwich just to try to get him to stop. I went over and I put some Cocoa Krispies on there. And I looked at him and I was like, yeah, I like it for the crunch. He went over and did the same and says, yeah, the crunch is good. I like the crunch too. And I was like, I like to crunch you. But now I was sad. I was feeling defeated. This freshman guy kicked my ass in the lunchtime battle. The first of many this year, by the way. Anyways, it was right then, which was cool. I caught whiff of something that was just smelled so good. It smelled so good, and I knew what I had to do. So I took my sandwich and I threw it away, threw it out. And he was kind of puzzled, and I looked at him and I said, ooh, pizza. And I went and got some pizza. Yeah, those are two experiences thus far of my Santa Cruz, regime. But my favorite part of Santa Cruz so far has been late night drunken Taco Bell runs. I'll probably see you guys there tonight. Yeah. No, it's the best, man. You walk into Taco Bell, it's like 2 in the morning on a Saturday night. But you walk in there, it's crowded, it's packed. Like you were just at this really cool party and it just got broken up, right? Everyone just came down to Taco Bell. They took a keg that was at the party and rolled it out and set it outside Taco Bell. And then someone came by and was like, tap this shit! And they tapped it, it was cool. But anyway, so what I like about Taco Bell 2 in the morning, it lets you know just how drunk you are, right? You get in there and it's crowded, you get in line, you can't even stand in line like a normal person. Right? You're like convulsing, which is cool because everyone else is doing it too. You're mugging to yourself, like, for my Taco Bell. Anyways, it's finally your turn and you don't walk up and order, no. You fall on the counter and you put like all your weight on there like you're hanging off a cliff, right? And finally, once you stabilize yourself, you don't start your order, you look around and you see all the people from the party and you think you're still at the party, so you start trying to hit on the lady behind, like working the cash register. Hola, señorita. Mi nombre es David. How's your night going? What have you been up? Like, what are we expecting? Her to be like, oh, it's cool. I was actually at that party that just got broken up. And then I was like, wait, what is it, 2 in the morning? I'm gonna go log some hours down at Taco Bell. She's having the worst time of her life. Anyways, you're really drunk, right? And you start ordering things, but you just order shit that you crave like the most. Like no rules apply. Like it's Taco Bell, but you're like, yeah, can I get a Whopper? And some big fries. Wait, what do you want to drink, dude? What do you want? A McFlurry? Or the other option, you're not as drunk, you kind of know where you are, you know you're at Taco Bell, but you have no fucking clue what you want to eat, right? You've been there 1,000 times, but you're just lost. So you just start picking random fucking words off the wall. You're like, can I get the crunch, chalupe, the nacho, supreme burrito? Yeah, no cheese on that, no cheese. What do you want? Oh, and a BLT. This is the worst. You go to pay it, right? But you always end up paying too much. It's like it's like, the total's like $4.59, and you go to hand her like a 5, right? And you try to be all smooth, because you're trying to pick up money. You're like, yeah, keep the change, baby. I'm a slut when I'm drunk. But you hand her the 5, and then of course the next morning, like, hey dude, where'd that 20 go? You know, I had it at Burger King last night.